I'm here with Titan senior Jordan Daniels. I'm about to ask him a couple questions about the upcoming season. Jordan, what are your expectations for the team this year?
My expectations for the season this year are very high. I expect us to do well and come in first in our conference.
Being to come first in the conference?
Yeah.
How's the adjustment period been between Coach Rashaad and Coach Killian this year?
The adjustment period, it's been good. It's definitely different though, just having two different kind of coaches.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on when you say it's been different?
Yeah. Coach Rashaad was very in tune to what we're doing. So is Coach Killian. But I feel like Coach Killian is more understanding and you feel like you can talk to him about things versus Coach Rashaad. You just feel like you couldn't go to him about some things, you know.
Right. And then for you personally, how do you feel about your role for this upcoming season amongst the team?
I feel good about my role. Definitely develop into it more because I know I got to be that person to lead this team. So definitely developing into it. As
a senior, with the expectations that you're going to have, how do you feel about those? How have you been approaching that pressure, those expectations, and stuff along those lines?
I have been approaching them well, I think. You know, I get up at 6 in the morning a lot during the week to come and shoot. So definitely trying to do everything I can to get to where we need to be.
All right, thank you, Jordan. Hi, I'm Parker Pronica. I'm here joined with Titan senior Rashaad Carter and talk to him about his upcoming role in the team this season. How are you feeling about your own personal expectation level, and what do you feel you can contribute to the team this year?
I feel like I can contribute by just scoring, getting my teammates involved, playing defense, and talking, being more vocal.
Yeah. What would you say is your biggest personal strength?
Biggest personal strength, I think, I can see the floor real good, and I can shoot the ball. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Then with Coach Killian coming in this year, how has that period been for you with the adjustment from Coach Rashaad?
I think it's Coach Killian. With Coach Killian, you could talk to him a lot more. And Coach Ross, I feel like I didn't feel comfortable with Coach Ross and talking to him certain things. I just feel like Coach Killian is a better person, a better coach that fit me a lot better.
All right, that's all good. And what are your own personal expectations for the team as a whole this year? How do you think you're going to perform?
I think we're going to be a real scrappy defensive team. Okay. I think we're undersized, but I think we still could do stuff that Lorraine did in the past and stuff like that. So. Yeah.
And obviously the biggest concern this year with the team is the lack of the superstar power that we've had in the past. The Seth Wilsons, the Jameer Billings, and those players of that sort. Without that on your team, how do you think you guys will be able to perform? Or is there that on your team?
I think we got that on our team. I think we got good shooters. Me, Saya, Jordan, and Reggie. I think we're gonna shock a lot of people this year.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's all I have for Rashaad. I'm joined by Titan senior guard Reggie Wade. Reggie, I'm here to talk to you a little bit about your own personal expectations about the season for yourself. How do you think you're going to perform? What do you think you can bring to the team, and stuff of that sort?
My expectations for this year, I think I'm going to perform well with my team. I think they're going to put me in good positions on the floor, and I'm going to do the same thing for them as well. I think we're going to have a good year. We're going to shock a lot of people.
Okay. Where do you see your role?
I'm like a shooter, facilitate the floor, pass the ball, get it to my teammates.
And obviously with you having previous varsity experience and you've been around the system a long time, how do you feel like that'll translate to this season?
I think it'll help translate well. Me being a senior, being a leader, showing the youth what to do, how to be a leader, show them the right things, everything like that.
And then what do you think is going to be the biggest change and strength for you from last season to this season? What have you improved? What do you think will look a heck of a lot better for you?
I think my shooting's improved a lot. I got more confidence, dribbling the ball a lot. My coach believes in me, so I feel like that's just going to help me with my confidence, help me play a lot better.
Okay. All right, that's all I have for Reggie Wade. Thank you, Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie.
I'm joined with Titan senior Israel Emerson. Israel, coming into the season, the biggest concern for the team is the evident lack of star power. There are no ranked recruits. There's nobody who we look at and we go that they will perform at the next level. Do you think that is on the team, or do you think that is something you're going to have to overcome as a team?
I really truly believe that we have good players on our team that's going to be able to put us in a good position to score, a good position to lock people up and play defense and be able to get us more possession on offense to be able to go and score the ball.
Besides yourself, of course, who do you think those players are?
Jordan, Reggie, Rashaad, Isaiah, Christian. For everybody on our team is a good player on our team for.
Okay, and then for you personally, what do you look at your role for the season?
I personally see my role as a person that will uplift anybody that's not doing so well or feel like they're not doing good on their team. I feel like I'm trying to be a lead rebounder. Want to get my teammates the best in the best possible position to get the ball back on offense and lock in on defense.
Okay. With the transition from Coach Rashaad to Coach Killian, how do you feel about those changes, those differences in the system?
Me personally, I never played for Coach Rashaad, but Coach Killian is a good coach. Like, he helps us when we need it very much, me especially. He's been there for everybody. Like, he's helped us with our schoolwork. He makes sure we get our grades good. He makes sure we practice really hard in practice. And yeah.
Okay, and then you guys are looking at a tough schedule here. You're in the toughest conference in Ohio. You are in the highest division in Ohio. What are your personal expectations for the team this season?
My personal expectations for the team is we're going to do good regardless. Don't matter who on our schedule. We're going to play the basketball game, and we're just going to go out there and compete and show people that we should be on this schedule.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Israel. Joining with senior forward Jacob Addis. Jacob, you're kind of known around here as a three-sport athlete.
I am.
You played well in multiple sports. How do you see those translations from those other things you've learned over here to the basketball court?
Basically, all I got to do is transfer from football, basically bring the energy from football, but none of the negative, and bring all the positive to the basketball team, and then help uplift the basketball team, have no negative energy to the basketball and the basketball team.
Okay. Jacob, how do you see your role this season?
How do I see my role? I see my role as an uplifter and a good defensive player and a rebounder. Basically, just do my jobs on this team, help the team out as best as I can.
Okay. And Jacob, what are your personal expectations for the team this season?
My personal expectations, I expect this team to do really well, have no negative energy, be uplifters, help each other out, be there for one another, and that's really it, for real.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jacob. I'm joined with Titans junior Christian Wees. Christian, coming into the season, there's been a loss of that previously known star power for the team. How do you see yourself, and how do you see the team overcoming that?
Personally, my thoughts about that is that kids are going to come and go. You know, kids in high school got 4 years. In my eyes, it's next man up. Honestly, is you got to step up. You got to be that next leader. So, honestly, that's how I see it. People are going to leave at one point.
For you personally, where do you see your role with this team, or do you think you can step up at?
To be honest, I see myself as maybe a rebounder, helping out. Even actually a little bit of the hype man. I love to see my teammates or my brothers honestly getting buckets, just doing their thing out there in the court. There's nothing better than that, honestly. So.
And Christian, traditionally the jump from sophomore to junior is one of the biggest you'll have in high school. How do you think you've improved from the season last year?
From last year, I think my shots got way better. I definitely thinned out too. Running cross country, I've done 2 sports, but honestly, I've been working on my game throughout the summer. You know, losing weight, trying to get myself right for this season. Also during summer ball, I've been with Killian. I've been in the gym with Killian and working out. My teammates, my brothers actually, working out. Just, you know, we're all pushing each other. We're all trying to get better every single day. We try to make sure that we push each other to our fullest. And yeah, just every single day we're going at it.
Okay, Christian, with your team in one of the toughest conferences and toughest divisions in Ohio, obviously it's going to be a grind of a schedule. How do you see you guys yourselves competing, and how do you see yourselves performing this season?
I definitely see ourselves performing good. I think a lot of people are doubting us, but that's nothing new in Lorraine. But we're for each other, and we try our best. Even at practice, we go after each other every single play. We're really grinding with it. We make sure we do everything right. Listen to coach. We're all coachable. I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people this year. We're definitely gonna make a statement.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Christian. I'm joined with Titans junior Sheldon King. Sheldon, I have a question for you. What would you say your role is on this team?
My role is to come in the game, give us a spark plug, shoot threes, find the open man, make good decisions, you know.
What are your expectations for that role? What are your expectations for that role?
To succeed, what I did better than last year.
Okay.
You know, be consistent.
What do you think will bring you that jump from last season to this season?
Keep working.
Keep working.
And Coach Killian always got us working, so I think I'm gonna be consistent this year.
Okay. And then for the team as a total, how do you see your performance this season?
I think we're gonna get the job done. I think I can get the job done. I got good teammates. We all know how to play with each other. You know, we all good.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Sheldon. Back here at Lorraine Titans Media Day, I'm Parker Kapranica, joined by Micah Kimbrough. Micah, how do you see yourself fit amongst this team? What is your role?
Oh, I see myself, getting the easy board, pushing it up, or passing it to my teammates, looking for the outlet, making good decisions, and getting the easy stop on defense.
Okay. Micah, this team has lost a few great players coming into this season. How do you see yourselves filling that hole?
Yeah, I see. We all still got scorers, and we got people that can make stops, and
Okay. And what are your expectations for the team this season?
Oh, I expect us to go number one. We all got doubters, but as long as we got each other, we don't really care about what other people got to say about us.
What do you think you guys need to do to make that happen?
Just have confidence in each other.
Okay.
And have trust into each other.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Micah.
All right, thank you.
Now I'm joined with Titans junior Dennis Pettis. Dennis, how do you see your role for this upcoming season?
I feel like I'm the person who come in and give us a big push on defense and give us a stop on defense so we can go down and score. That's my role, I feel like.
Okay. How do you feel like Coach Killian's done in his first season this year?
I feel like he's done great. He's done the grass for us. He's pushed us all off season in the summer. We've all been working together, so I feel like he's been great.
You say you grasp. Can you elaborate on that for the audience a little bit?
So unity and uplift. He just wants us to uplift each other and be together because we have doubters, but we don't really care about that.
Okay. All right. And then how do you see the team performing this season?
I feel like we're going to do great. Everybody doubting us right now, but I feel like we're going to turn some heads and we're going to prove people wrong.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you.
Hey, yours was good, though. It's clean.
I'm joined with Titan sophomore SideKilling. Asaya, let's be honest here, you have a lot of expectations on your shoulder this season. How have you been dealing with that pressure? How have you been dealing and getting prepared for the season?
Just being around the guys, they know there's a lot of pressure on me, but they always make sure that they got my back and keeping me spreading high positive energy.
Obviously last year you went a lot in practice against players like Seth Wilson. How do you think that's helped you in the transition this season?
Guys like Seth, Jameer, they pushed me a lot. They got me ready for varsity, the strength, the quickness. So yeah, that's what they did in practice.
And do you believe you are prepared?
I believe so. We've played a lot of games in the summer, seen a lot of great teams, tall teams. That's gotten us better.
Okay. All right, and then what are your personal expectations for the team this season?
It's all about just having fun and getting better. To me, we're gonna have some bumps and bruises, but as long as we come as a team, as a whole, then we'll do good.
Okay. And then I heard Coach Killian instilled a program called UGrasp. Can you elaborate on that a little bit for me?
UGrasp, unity. The U stands for unity and uplift. G, growth and gratitude. R, resilience, respect. A, authentic accountability. S, service and selflessness. And P, pride and passion. You just gotta do that on and off the court. So, yeah.
Okay. And how do you see yourself performing this season?
Just want to get my teammates better and be coachable. Try to do whatever it takes to get better and win games.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Asai. I'm joined with Titans head men's varsity basketball coach, Coach Killian. Coach, how do you see your team performing this season?
Well, we're working hard. We're in the gym. When we're in the gym, we're competing. We're getting after it. The whole concept of just doing their best and growing and creating chemistry is going to go a long way for our team this season.
Obviously, there's concerns of inexperience at the varsity level this year. There's concerns about the lack of star power from previous years. How do you feel about those?
Well, I mean, obviously those are factors. However, obstacles the way. We have to figure it out. And I think our kids are doing a great job of focusing in on what it is that we're supposed to do. They're very coachable, great group of kids, and I think there are some high expectations because our program is what it is and what it's been for the last number of years. However, I think we're ready for the challenge.
Okay. And obviously, when you bring in a new head coach, the adjustment period takes place. Even though you're from the same system and you've been working here for a number of years, what have you done to ease that for your players?
I just being myself. I think that being authentic is important. Have a great relationship with all of our players. It goes beyond basketball. It really does. So, it's more about making sure that they become the best young men that they can be. And, basketball is secondary, honestly. Right. It's we'll figure it out collectively, and we'll put a product on the court that people are going to be proud of and they're going to enjoy watching.
Obviously, this team is in the highest division in Ohio and one of the toughest conferences in Ohio. What do you think is the one thing, if you could single out, you guys need to do in order to succeed this year?
Well, again, I think we just need to come together. So whether we have success, when we have success, or whether it's adversity, we have to come together, and our chemistry has to be such that overcomes anything else. Like I mentioned before, we have a great group of kids that love each other. They don't just like each other; they love each other, and they're willing to do whatever. So we have to, being that we're in such a tough conference, we have to pay attention to detail. We got to do the little things, and I think if we can do that, we'll be successful.
Okay. All right, thank you, Coach. That's all we have for today, folks. Thank you for joining me through the interviews of this 2021 Lorraine Titans Men's Basketball Media Day. I hope you enjoyed the program. Have a wonderful evening.